opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Nicole Hardman now on the return. Escapes the defender.
Nicole Hardman on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. We're going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on.
Pass play now. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Got a man, that's Nicole. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards.
That's a pickup of 9. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down, play action. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Okay.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Let's go. Dragon. Ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. In the heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Chiefs have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's 1st series.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
2nd and 3 now. He's going to throw this one. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Calvin Austin on the return. He's going well so far. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10. Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Managed to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That's a cut for the first. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19.
It's a gain of 23
They get 23 on that one. And that's a Vegas first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Mitchell on the give, headed left. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Ready.
We should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
He completes it in traffic. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
And no, this isn't going to do it. Stop at the line, and they're going to remain a couple yards away here now on 4th and goal.
Gain of a yard.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right, decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing fourth down play.
Aubrey puts it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Completed over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion. Short pass brought in. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's set out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. He's in the hand for about 5. Stopped by Chop Robinson.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Achane again. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
19 yards. 1st down, Kansas City.
All set now. 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. to the air on 3rd and long. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now lead by 10. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11.
14, Raiders 3. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Austin on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. They'll work against the blitz. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Greg Newsome has it. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
A loss of 12 yards.
I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative sack like that. A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
From the gun on 3rd down. Taking a chance to the end zone. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Hardman with a return. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Setting up the screen. Looks away from one. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Mitchell up the middle. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got third and very short coming up. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up.
Ready.
Here's Mitchell again. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Again, this is Mitchell. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Good play action on first down. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Let's go. Set.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders make it a one-score game before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chiefs 17, Raiders 10.
And just like that,
what do you mean semi-retired, bro?
I
don't think he played a game.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll go play action. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pass complete to Lane. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
So now here's 3rd and 5. They've got a man in motion. Third down from the gun.
Damn, this quarterback is ass.
Just put it a little too close to the boundary there. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Kansas City sends out its punt team. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's
The
loss
punter
as
ass
he
too.
sends this away. He has it at the 22. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Trap 50. Trap.
Back now, pressure coming. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. It's everything he has under this one. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good.
No
The
way.
Raiders make it 17-all. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. They send a man in motion. Airing it out to start this drive. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Will Anderson on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out
Oh,
first
good
and
defense,
10.
Jalen.
Second half begins with a run by Achane. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Third down run from Achane.
What?
Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And he's able to advance it just a little bit after recovering that
I can't believe he
fumble.
fumbled that.
Costly mistake is averted. Pickup of 3 on the carry. That's going to bring up 4th and 2. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And they could really use a good one here.
Yeah, he has no leg.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it
They gotta
at the
draft a punter.
14-yard
The
line.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Throwing off the play fake. He rolls to his right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's He's going to be brought down up at the 31. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
The first carry now, Brashawn Smith. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, play action.
Oh.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Chiefs get it back after making their third first-half interception. Well, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
And he's short of the first after a mock gain.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Throwing from the gun. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help.
How the fuck do we have
I think this might be a hold,
holding
partner.
penalties on here?
We'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Back to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Let's go now. Back to 60. Back to 60. Hey. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Shotgun now. Third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Oh, it's just straight man coverage.
Clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And Cooper takes it away. There are costly interceptions, Brock. And then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the pistol, Smith. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's a tie ball game through 3. We're going to see which side separates in the 4th. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. Flushed out the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down.
It's crazy. That's my first
And that
set.
pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Ooh.
He has the burst over the middle. It's a foot race. Hits the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be until the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut it
Did they
down
pick that
sooner,
up?
but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
On first down, they'll run. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one connects. Oh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
24. Chiefs 17.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, both only got 6 sacks.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Man in motion here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
And pushing the tight end over. Back to throw now.
Oh.
Connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they are just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 33 before being stopped. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Hey, this is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
Running with A-Chan. Gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
What?
Going for his back, but it's incomplete. So it's going to bring up third down.
It's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. At the shotgun, they'll give it to A-Chan. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's the Chiefs' first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. First and 10.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Chiefs losing by 7. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Zone read, they hand it to A-Chan. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he is to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Lane motioning left. Throwing now. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. The left side brought in by Hopkinson. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Personal leading. Go.
It's a chance. The inside give. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Setting up to pass. And they got their inside. He's taken down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here's A-Chan up the middle. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, kid. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Putting a receiver in motion. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off the turnover on downs. The Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.